Hello, boys and girls. This week we're learning how to visually represent numbers from 1 to 5. This is a 10 frame. We spoke a little bit about a 10 frame on Friday, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 empty boxes in a 10 frame. Now our 10 frame will help us count. We will put our numbers in there. For now, we're going to start with the number 1. The number 1 looks like this. It is a straight line down and across. Some people may write the number 1 like this. Also, you can spell the number 1 O-N-E. If I was to visually display my number 1 so I could make it easy for me to count in my 10 frame, I have two choices here. I could either take a marker and shade in my 10 frame to represent that 1 out of 10 is shaded. So I would only count 1 shaded box. Or I could put a circle in my 10 frame to visually represent my 1. And again, my 1 out of 10 shaded. Also, if I wanted to count, there are different ways that I could count my number 1. I could use my hand to count my number 1. I've seen some people trace their hand to help count. So you could trace your hand like this, and that would be 5 fingers. So you could put down all 4 of those fingers and only have your 1 thumb out. It would look like this to count the number 1. I could also do my number 1 tally, which also looks like the number 1 written this way, which is why we would prefer or like to write the number 1 this way. If I did a tally, I would just place the number 1 there. Okay? I can also only draw 1 house or 1 picture that I want to, any picture that I would like. And lastly, I could put 1 dot. And these are all ways to visually represent or count the number 1.